We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Trevor Bauer will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for horses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Seager is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Hit to third. And there's out number 2. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Digging in, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. Bellinger is there, and he'll bring this one in. At the plate, Jesse Winker. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
In is Joey Votto now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the matter.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Number 25 for him on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
0-2 the count to Suarez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Reds. Second inning set to go, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jock Peterson is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Next up is Max Muncy, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for LA. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas. Out in front of it, strike 1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Nick Castellanos now, as he lifts it in the air to right field. In comes Bellinger. He makes the running play. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Zach McKinstry. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Anderson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Walker Buehler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Justin Turner is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh. 1-1. Oh, that's inside.
been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Trevor Bauer. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Buehler is there, and he has it for the out. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Votto. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The set and the 2-0. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 32 now for the season. And the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Nicholas Castellanos is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-1 is offered out of the zone and missed.
1 and 2.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. Reds lead this one 5-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Seager. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
And he struck him out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Winker is there, 2 gone.
Now back.
So here's Cody Bellinger looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hard ground ball to third. Turner has it. And there's one down now. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. He drew a walk his first time up. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 2. So digging in now, Trevor Bauer. He popped out in his first trip. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Reds leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
He's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. 0-1 the count. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping up now, Will Smith. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Count is 1-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. In now, Jesse Winker. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jimmy Nelson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Eugenio Suarez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set. Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nelson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And another foul ball. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Into the box, Zach McKinstry will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Nelson. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Justin Turner. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And it's 1-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Yasiel Puig. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson will wait on it. 1 down. Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit Weekly back to the mound. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in now, Trevor Bauer. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, but they hold a 5-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Cody Bellinger is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Arodys Vizcaíno will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Winker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dodgers down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home.
Ball that count.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Joey Votto will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider up and in for ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Second baseman.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He pulls this one into right. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Vizcaino, once an Atlanta Brave, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Max Muncy goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Zach McKinstry is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Nicholas Castellanos. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Going back is Bellinger, and this will get all the way to the wall now. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kike Hernandez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. In now is Yasiel Puig, fouled away. Castellanos leads off second with nobody out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second, and that's the first out. Digging in, Arodys Vizcaino, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Betts is there. Let's see if they test it. On to first, a double play. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Reds 6 and the Dodgers nothing. So stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Here's the 1-2. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Dodgers are down to their final out now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And that misses, ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll make the catch there to end it, and the Reds continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Cincinnati Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Bauer earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he struck out 13 in this one. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base.